Alright, so on to our next part. Now, we're going to look even closer into our two reactions of photosynthesis. So the first one is the light reaction. And so this is occurring in the thylakoid membranes. Oh, sorry, by the way, we are starting on question 28 for this video, and we'll see how far we get on it. And so looking at light reactions. So during this process, we have two possible routes. We have cyclic and non-cyclic, which the cyclic go in a circle, the non-cyclic go in a straight line. And so sorry about that being in the way there. Maybe we can move it right over there. Alright. And so we're going to start off talking about the cyclic, the ones that go in a circle. So this one's occurring in the thylakoid membrane. There they are. And it uses only photosystem 1. There's different reaction centers, and when we see a picture, you'll be able to see how this goes. But it's the P700 reaction center, which really goes into the nanometers of which light spectrum it's using. And so it's in chlorophyll A. It's going to use electron transport chain. This is the same type of reaction that was happening in the electron transport chain during cell respiration. And it's going to generate ATP. And so again, to get ATP, you need ADP plus phosphate, and that's the part you guys need to write in order to turn into the ATP. So here's a picture of that. So we're only using photosystem 1. We have our chlorophyll A over here. Photons come in. It's going through an electron transport chain, now able to produce ATP. This is the same thing, it goes through the ATP synthase and everything. And so pigments absorb light energy and excite. So we have really excited electrons, they're going and bouncing all over of chlorophyll A to produce ATP. And then on our non-cyclic, also occurring in the thylakoid membrane, it's going to use photosystem 2 and 1. And I put this later, but you guys will see that photosystem 2 actually occurs before photosystem 1. The only reason for this is that we found photosystem 1 first, and then later found photosystem 2 and found out it was before, but we didn't want to rename everything. We have a different reaction center, the P680, and still using the chlorophyll A, and the same one that we use in photosystem 1, also using electron transport chain. And it's going to be kind of hard to see this last one, but it's generating oxygen, ATP, and NADPH. So here is a picture of everything that's going on. You have your photons coming in. It's going to hit photosystem 2 first, again the name. It goes in, goes through the electron transport chain, going over, pumping the hydrogen, runs through, but really we have all these excited electrons going throughout. We're producing some ATP. We have more photons going into photosystem 1, going down the electron, and producing NADPH. So, like I had said before, photosystem 1 and 2 are named based on what they were discovered. Photosystem 1 was established first, and that's why it was named that. So we are stopping with last one you answered was question 40.